Poppin' peeps, it's your boy here for CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it! Poppin', baby. Let's see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic, or so let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram and Twitter. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out my notification gang. Hopefully my notification gang pulls through. Thank you guys so much for coming out, man. I do apologize that we're hella early here today, okay? I know I always go live naturally at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I do have an appointment today that I cannot miss, and that is at 3 p.m. So I got to do the daily much earlier today. But shout out to everybody here, man. As always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was my Aquarius gang. So we're gonna go ahead and get it cracking. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in super early, and for those of you that end up missing the daily, my apologies. I have an appointment to get to at 3, and I can't be there at that time. Okay. So let's go ahead and get it cracking, man. Messages for Aquarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Aquarius here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Aquarius here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, my Aquarius gang, let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got ourselves some fantastic stuff. Aquarius, the overall energy for you guys here is going to be the Hermit card in reverse. So you can be connecting possibly here with a Virgo for some. Your current energy is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The person you're dealing with is the Nine of Wands, and the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Judgment card in reverse. So Aquarius, you can be connecting possibly with a Virgo, a Scorpio. You may be dealing with an earth sign or a fire sign as well. Based on what I'm seeing for you guys, I do feel like you're coming from a position where you're kind of tired of returning to this energy of feeling instability with somebody. There is this person you have a connection with that you feel is genuinely very unstable. I think you're in a space right now where you're really tired of how rocky and bumpy a connection has been between you and another person, and ultimately it's getting to a point where you're starting to recognize what is really holding you together with somebody, what is really keeping you around with a certain individual, because you're starting to notice that a connection is fading between you and another person. So what exactly is it that's keeping you two together? I think you're starting to question that within yourself, and you're getting to this point where you're recognizing, and keep in mind, this doesn't just have to be a relationship. It could be a romantic relationship, a friendship, a coworker, but the point is like, our relationship has been on the fence for so long. It's been so unstable for so long. Why exactly am I still going to continue to be in this place when I have no stability with the person I'm dealing with and when they're not playing an active role in my life? I think you're getting to the point, Aquarius, where you're recognizing that you and somebody have just drifted so far apart to the point where it's not necessarily worth trying to fix it, considering that you tried fixing it in the past and nothing has really came of it. So I really do feel like you're coming into recognition that you and another person are kind of drifting apart. You know, the person you're dealing with is falling off the face of the earth, and this is one of those things that's happening naturally and organically, and I think you're getting ready to just say, you know what, if it's meant to be that we drift apart, it's meant to be. Why try to fix everything, especially when the person I'm dealing with doesn't put the effort in to go ahead and fix it with me? It definitely feels like who you're connecting with, Aquarius, is very withdrawn. It doesn't seem like they've made any sort of efforts to really continue to be a part of your life and have a stable relationship with you, and because there is this huge lack of stability, I think you're done being the one that's consistently putting in the effort. You're just going to let this connection go to wherever it may go, and if that involves you two drifting apart, you're going to go ahead and let it happen. You're very tired of being the only one putting in the effort, and on top of that, you're very tired of people not being stable in your life. If people are not going to bring stability in your life, you're going to go ahead and find individuals who will bring forth that stability. So with that all being said, Aquarius, I think you're recognizing that you're drifting far away from somebody, but this time, you're not going to be the savior of the connection. Point blank, period. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, okay? So guys, we started out with my air signs, so we're going to go air, water, fire, earth. Going all the way to my water signs, what do we got coming through from our beautiful Cancer gang, baby? Messages for Cancer here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Cancer here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 64 people in the chat, please drop a like, man. Thank you guys for coming out. It's much appreciated. I feel so bad, dude, because I know that there's so many people that come into the dailies every day, but this is way too early for me to do a daily reading. Shout out for all of you guys that still came through, man. Much appreciated. Also, for those of you that did come through, let me know if you got your notifications. YouTube's been weird lately, all right? Messages for Cancer here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Cancer, let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got ourselves some fantastic stuff, all right? Cancer, the overall energy for you guys here is going to be the Eight of Cups in reverse. So you may be connecting possibly here with a water sign, a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. Your current energy is the Five of Wands in reverse. The person you're dealing with is the Four of Wands, and the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Six of Swords in reverse. So right off the bat, Cancer, you can be connecting with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or maybe even an Aries, Sag, Leo. I don't see any Earth here, but every other sign and element I do see. Now, Eight of Cups in reverse, follow through with the Five of Wands in reverse, is you getting back into a period of taking yourself out of conflict, really removing yourself from situations that you could get looped up into. I don't think a lot of people realize it, but Cancers can get caught up in a lot of drama. Cancers can get caught up in a lot of negativity, even when they didn't want to be there in the first place. So this is you really social distancing right now from any sort of conflict that's going on in your life or going on in your friend's life or your family's life, etc. You're really removing yourself from a lot of low vibrational bullshit because you know that there's always that chance for you to get looped up into it, even if you didn't do anything. So I think you're in a space right now, Cancer, where you're detoxing yourself. And you're detoxing yourself away from really low vibrational things, such as engaging with people who are constantly spewing negativity or engaging with individuals that are just bringing bad stuff to the table. I think right now you're in a place where you're liking your alone time and you're spending your alone time, and you're really enjoying that period where you're rejuvenating yourself and detoxing and cleansing yourself from negativity. So with that all being said, you are taking a break here from really being involved with anything that could be considered low vibrational. And as for the outcome that's present, Six of Swords in reverse, it feels good for you because you feel like you're going back to your roots. And as you're cleansing yourself, you know, you feel like you're finally getting back into that high vibe energy again. So I'm seeing a lot of Cancers actually raising their vibration in the next 24 hours. And I'm seeing you guys feeling back and more in touch with yourself, okay? So that's really cool so far to see for you. You're really just eliminating yourself from anything negative. You're detoxing and cleansing your body. And you're in a space where you feel like you're you again. You're in your high vibrational natural state. Life is good and you're feeling good. So you're cleansing yourself here. That's awesome, man. For some of you here, this could be staying away from a certain friends group. For others of you, maybe you've been watching way too much reality TV. And I don't think a lot of people realize this either, but when you watch, if you're an empath specifically, if you watch a lot of drama on reality TV, that shit can actually get attached to you as well. So be mindful for those of you. Do a cleansing after you watch your favorite reality TV show, especially if you're watching like the New York Housewives or some shit like that. Just be mindful, man. Sometimes that energy can transfer over with all the drama that's going on there. Anyways, Cancer, with that being said, you are pushing yourself out of this negative space and not surrounding yourself with negative people. You're coming back into that state where you're in solitude and you feel pretty damn good. And I like that message for you. I like that a lot, actually, okay? Let's keep it popping, man. Moving forward. Going all the way to, we did my air, water, going to my fire signs. What do we got coming through for my lovely Aries gang? Heyo, for the 116 peeps in the chat, please drop a like, man. Thank you guys for coming through. You guys are much appreciated, all right? What do we got going on? Messages for Aries here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Aries here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Aries gang. Let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle and see what we got coming through. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. Aries, the overall energy for you guys here is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So you can be connecting possibly here with an Earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, all right? Your current energy is going to be the Queen of Wands. The person you're dealing with is the Four of Cups in reverse, and the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Ten of Wands in reverse. So from what I'm seeing from my Aries gang, you may be connecting with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, possibly a fellow Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo. I think right now you're in a space where you're done investing time, especially into somebody who is kind of having a missed opportunity with you. I kind of feel like somebody missing an opportunity with you is what triggered you to become more empowered and more confident. You know how they say rejection is God's protection? I feel like somebody here flat out rejecting you is almost what made you realize how you are worth so much better. It kind of boosted your confidence and made you recognize, holy shit, you know what? If this person doesn't want me, that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and find somebody so much better. I'm a beautiful person. I'm an amazing individual, and people would be lucky to have me. I feel this energy where it's like, instead of getting bummed out that somebody is missing an opportunity with you, it actually really boosted your confidence to the point where you're really grateful and you're recognizing how amazing you are and how awesome you are. And you're like, you know what? I deserve somebody so much better than this type of individual. And you know what? If they didn't want an opportunity with me, that's their loss. I'm gonna go ahead and get somebody way better. So Aries, instead of being in a position where you're putting yourself down, you're actually raising yourself up and recognizing that this connection just wasn't meant to be, and you are going to get bigger and better things. So I really like to see that 10 of Wands in reverse here. You're not putting yourself down. You're not allowing those emotions to get on your back and weigh you down. Instead, you're just sweeping this off your shoulder. And it is what it is, right? You're like, you know what? You want to miss that opportunity with me? That's cool, man. I'm not even going to waste my time being upset about it, because you know what? I know how awesome I am. I recognize how great I am. I know I'm a good fucking catch, and somebody's gonna go ahead, get a fishing pole, and reel me in. So, Aries, I like to see the confidence that we're seeing here. I really like the positive attitude that you guys are having about this current situation, and that's how it should be, man. Rejection shouldn't be something that instantly makes you feel like you're not enough or instantly makes you feel like you're worthless. That's far from the truth. Rejection, at the end of the day, is just protection. It allows you to know that this isn't the right person for you, and something else and someone else is going to come. The best has yet to come, okay? So I like that message for you guys. I'm liking these messages we got coming through so far today. I'm not gonna lie, man, the messages we got going on are pretty cool, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. So, we did air, water, fire. Going to my earth signs. What do we got coming through for my beautiful Virgo gang? Heyo! Messages for Virgo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Yes, my tooth unfortunately still does hurt. That's why I'm doing the daily today. I'm going to the appointment later at 3 o'clock. Messages for Virgo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 137 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys so much for coming out, man. It's much appreciated. Messages for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle and see what we got coming through. Hopefully we got ourselves some fantastic stuff, all right? Let's see what's cracking. Virgo, the overall energy for you guys is going to be the 7 of Cups in reverse. So you can be connecting possibly here with a water sign, a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio, okay? Your current energy is going to be the High Priestess in reverse. The person you're dealing with here is going to be the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, and the outcome that's present for you, Virgo, will be the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. So right off the bat, you got all reversals, but just because you see a reverse card doesn't necessarily mean it's negative, because sometimes reversals have very positive meanings. So based on what I'm seeing here for you, okay, you can be connecting with a Pisces. You may be dealing with an earth sign too, or a water sign. 7 of Cups reversed and the High Priestess reversed. I think that something's going to be illuminated to you. You're going to kind of see a truth about a situation, and whatever the situation is I think this is you starting to recognize that you don't need to put in so much work and effort just to get people to organically and genuinely love you. I feel like, Virgo, sometimes we can be super OCD to the point where we feel like we have to be absolutely perfect for people to love us and to love who we are and to embrace who we are. And when Virgos have that idea of perfection in their head, you kind of get to the point where if nothing matches up to who you desire to be, then you feel undesired by everybody else. And that is far from the truth. You are desirable, Virgo. You are beautiful, Virgo. And you have to recognize that even though perfection may be something that you do strive for, or perfection may be something that you see in a certain type of image, that perfection does not match who you are. You are perfectly imperfect. There is no person on this planet who is perfect in general, okay? I don't like perfection personally. I don't like somebody who's super perfect. I want you to be you. Point blank period. I'll take all the flaws and all, okay? So, I feel like you guys are kind of having this intuitive message come to you that's basically telling you, hey, I don't have to be so perfect all the time for other people to love me. I don't have to live up to other people's expectations. I don't have to work so hard just to be cared for. I just have to unapologetically, authentically be myself. And that is one of the most important things you can do to have success in your life and to live a happy life, is to unapologetically, authentically be you. Don't give a fuck about the opinions of others. Don't try to woo other people. Just be who you are. And if they fuck with you, they fuck with you. If they don't, they don't. Not everybody's gonna like you. I'm aware of that shit. There's so many people that don't like me, and then guess what? There's 251,000 people who do like me, right? So with that all being said, I understand that not everyone will love me, not everyone will hate me, and some people will absolutely adore me. That's just life, you know? So Virgo, don't strive for do not strive for that perfection. Thank you. It's very hard to speak right now. All right? Don't allow yourself to be super perfect. Just be who you are, and whoever loves you will love you, and whoever doesn't won't. It is what it is. But guess what? You don't have to work too hard for people to care for you. Because people will care for you if they care for you. And if they don't, they don't. And that's the point that I'm trying to make here today. All right? So don't overstrive, baby. Just live your life authentically, unapologetically, and let people who are meant to be in your life be with you, and let the ones who don't or shouldn't be in your life walk on out, okay? Let's keep it poppin', man, moving forward. Anyways, man, going all the way back to my air signs, what do we got coming through for my Gemini gang? What's happening, baby? Messages for Gemini here, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Gemini here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 184 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys so much for coming out. It's much appreciated, okay? Messages for Gemini here, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Gemini, let's get one last shuffle. Your energy definitely feels a little interesting. Let's go ahead and take a look. Gemini, yeah, the overall energy for you guys here is the Queen of Cups in reverse. You can be connecting with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Your current energy is the Six of Cups. The person you're dealing with is the Sun in reverse. And the outcome that's present for you is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. You may be connecting with a Leo. You also could be connecting with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Gemini, I think right now you're in a space where you're trying to really move on from your past here, but your past has been coming up a lot lately. And I think that it's very agitating for you because you don't really feel like being lost in thought and reminiscing the entire time. You really just want to keep it moving forward. But I feel like you're starting to see reminders of somebody everywhere. For example, it's like you look at a license plate and you see somebody's name, or you look at a store line tag and you see someone's name. It's almost as if it's like, universe, can you stop flaunting my fucking ex in front of my face? And I feel like you're in that space right now. Okay, so it's almost as if everything's reminding you of your past, whether this is about an ex, whether this is about a job, whatever it is, right? It's like everywhere you go, you're seeing signs, symbols, and synchronicities of a version of yourself you no longer want to be at. So that's what I'm feeling is coming through so far. Your past is kind of just showing up in signs and synchronicities. And what I've learned is that when that happens, it's not the universe fucking with you. It's not the universe trying to make you feel bad or get all caught up in your head. But when you start seeing your past manifesting in the present, that is a reminder for you to be conscious and really bring into your awareness that you're seeing things from your past reminding you or reappearing in your current reality for a reason. The reason why the universe does this is so that you can be aware of what it is that you possibly didn't heal in your past, or possibly certain patterns that you're taking from your past and applying into the present moment, okay? So for some of you Geminis here, you might be in a space right now where you're still doing the same habits you used to do in the past right now. For other of you Geminis, you might have to heal something from your past that you never healed, and you still carry that pain with you today. The reason why the universe is showing all these signs and synchronicities is so that you can kind of really focus on your healing and focus on your forward movement. Otherwise, you're always going to be binded and stuck in the past. All right, so hopefully that makes sense. I'm doing my best to kind of explain that, but I do feel here overall, it is something that's making you unhappy. It is something that's making you feel unbalanced because all you're looking for is building your future, and you feel like you're surrounded by everything that reminds you of your past. So make sure you're not doing the same habits you used to do. Make sure you're not falling into the same cycles you used to be a part of. And make sure that whatever feelings you've had in the past are being worked on and healed through. Otherwise, you're still kind of tied to that past and you're not tied to the present moment, okay? We always have to bring into our awareness of what's going on with us, what exactly it is that we're feeling, and what it is we're consciously or unconsciously doing, okay? So be mindful of that, Gemini, for those of you that are experiencing this current reading, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. We did my air signs, go into my water signs. What do we got coming through for my beautiful Scorpio gang, okay? Messages for Scorpio here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, messages for Scorpio here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Thank you so much, Henderson. Much appreciated. For the 221 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys so much for coming out, man. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Scorpio gang, let's go ahead and see what we got coming through for you, man. Hopefully we got ourselves some fantastic stuff. Scorpio, the overall energy for you guys here is the Seven of Cups in reverse. I definitely feel like I've been seeing this card so much today. I don't know what that's about. You may be connecting with a water sign, a fellow Scorpio, a Cancer, or a Pisces. Your current energy is the King of Cups. The person you're dealing with here is the Page of Pentacles, and the outcome that's present for you is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Scorpio, I think that you have gotten to a place where you kind of recognize that you don't want this opportunity with somebody to be any more than what it is. I kind of feel like some of you here may be friend zoning somebody or maybe recognizing that you don't want forward movement with them. So I think right now, Scorpio, you're like, yeah, I love you, but I kind of love you as a friend, okay? That's my Page of Pentacles card. I look at the Page of Pentacles and I always feel that it's friend zone kind of energy. And I feel it's like, yeah, I love you, but like, I love you as a friend. Like, you saw an opportunity with this person originally. You know, you met this individual. Maybe there was romantic feelings there. Maybe it wasn't. But you're coming to this recognition of, okay, yeah, we're in each other's lives, but I don't really want this to go any forward than it already is. I'd rather just stay platonic rather than be committal and romantic, etc. So I feel like you're kind of recognizing with someone, I don't want this to go any further. Platonic friends, that's it. We're good. We're cool. As for the outcome that's present, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, once again, just reiterating that statement, you're not looking for more opportunity. You're kind of taking this connection for what it is, and you're staying at that place. You don't want it to accelerate. You don't want it to be more. So that's what I'm seeing coming through for you, Scorpio. You're just really recognizing, yes, I care for another person, but I think the friend zone and the platonic zone is going to be a lot better than dabbling into the romantic zone. You don't really feel like exploring different types of experiences with them. You are my friend, or you are this, or you are that, but I don't think we're going to be anything romantic, okay? So yeah, Scorps, I think you came to the conclusion and chopped it up that you don't want any sort of romantic movement with somebody, and you're kind of laying those boundaries out now and covering your bases so the other person doesn't get the idea or the intention that you want to be with them romantically, okay? So you're letting somebody know here that you don't want this to go any further than it's already gone. God damn, Scorpio! Putting people out here in the friend zone, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my fire signs. What do we got coming through for my lovely Leo gang? What's happening, baby? Messages for Leo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right. Messages for Leo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. For the 221 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank y'all for coming out, man. You guys are hella appreciated. Messages for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Leo, let's see what we got going on for you, baby. Hopefully we got ourselves some fantastic stuff. Leo, the overall energy for you guys here is going to be the 10 of Wands in reverse. Dropping the burden, lifting some weight, getting some stuff off your shoulders. Pretty good so far. Your current energy is the 8 of Wands in reverse. Person you're dealing with is the Hierophant, and the outcome that's present for you is going to be the 9 of Pentacles. So I think right now you're in a space, Leo, where you're kind of recognizing that there is certain type of priorities in your life that you need to focus on. And I think that everything else that's been distracting you and has been weighing on your back for so long was not allowing you to prioritize what you needed to. So for example, right, you had priorities and you weren't focused on your priorities because there were so many things weighing you down, okay? You might have been in a space where some of you may have been depressed. You might have been in a space where you were incredibly stressed out. But ultimately, what I'm seeing you do is I'm seeing you really release everything that is not in alignment with what it is you are desiring to be successful at, okay? So whatever area of success you desire to have and obtain, whatever doesn't fall in alignment with that, you're kind of cutting it out. So you're really removing all distractions right now, releasing all pain, releasing everything that's blocking yourself from becoming successful. And for some of you here, that may even have to do with communication. You may have been communicating with somebody who was holding you back, especially because they were making you feel so much weight on your shoulders. Maybe you were in a space, Leo, where you were constantly prioritizing fixing relationships with other types of people, and you weren't prioritizing where you wanted to obtain success. So the point here is that you're dropping anything that has kind of been holding you back from your priorities, whether that be a relationship, whether that be friendships, whether that be a certain type of job, or being surrounded by a certain type of group. You're letting go of anything that's held you back from what you need to prioritize, and you're really focusing on your individuality here. So if this was a reading, the name would be Independence Day. You're really reclaiming your independence back and recognizing that you can't have others depend on you all the time, and you can't be dependable to other people. So you're starting to recognize that you got to focus on your independence, you got to get your priorities straight, and you can't have any sort of distractions. So I see Leos right now looking for success and looking to obtain success, but first you had to eliminate the distractions, and now you're allowing yourself to be on point in order to obtain your success. Awesome. That's really good shit. I'm happy to see the 10 of Wands in reverse here for you, because releasing anything that's holding you back is always going to be the best thing for you, because everybody deserves to grow, everybody deserves to flourish, everybody deserves to glow up and have themselves a fantastic life. And when people are stuck in limbo, it's never a fun time. So Leo, I'm happy to see you guys growing. I'm happy to see you guys working towards your goals and releasing what's been holding you back. It's looking very good, and I'm proud to see that for you, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to air, water, fire, going to my earth signs. What do we got coming through, baby? For my beautiful Taurus gang. What's happening, baby? Messages for the bull gang here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Taurus, you had 222 people in the chat. Hey-o, that's awesome, baby. Messages for Taurus here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Taurus, let's get this last shuffle and see what we got coming through. Hopefully we got ourselves some fantastic stuff. Taurus, the overall energy for you guys here is going to be the Knight of Wands. So you can be connecting possibly here with a fire sign, an Aries, a Sag, or a Leo. Your current energy is the Seven of Swords. The person you're dealing with here is going to be the Eight of Swords. And the outcome that's present for you is the Six of Wands in reverse. Interesting how it jumped from the 7 to the 8. So I kind of feel, Taurus, that someone here has been kind of in and out, and they haven't had much explanation to what they've been doing. This is the energy where somebody has just been very suspect lately, and when you try to confront them about what it is they're doing, their responses are very sus as well. You kind of feel like you're being lied to by somebody, and your intuition's telling you that the person you're dealing with is lying. So you're kind of speculating right now, Taurus, that someone you're dealing with is being weird, and they're kind of holding or withdrawing some certain type of information from you. And as you're speculating this, you just have that feeling, man. That really irky kind of feeling of, I don't know what they're doing, but I don't think what they're doing is necessarily a good thing. And with all that being said, it's kind of causing you to overthink here. Eight of Swords. It's making you get in your head a little bit. You're speculating. You're wondering what your person's doing behind your back, considering that they've been so in and out lately and they've been so weird. And they've also been very hesitant to talk about what it is they've been doing. So your partner here, okay, whether this is your romantic partner, your friend, whoever, your person here is acting very sus. And you just want to get down to the bottom of what it is that's going on. As for the outcome that's present, though, Six of Wands in reverse, Taurus, I feel like the person you're dealing with is still going to be on the down low. I don't feel like they're going to be communicating to you what it is they're doing. I don't think they're going to be giving you any sort of clarity of what's happening, if there's something that's going on behind your back, etc., etc. Whoever this is you're connecting with, they're really sticking to the story about nothing is going on, I'm not doing anything, I don't know why you feel like there's something that's happening. So Taurus, your person's going to be very silent. They're on hush mode, okay? You feel as if something's going on behind your back, and they are not providing any sort of stability and answers for you. So it's really starting to come down to, do I trust my person or do I trust my intuition? And it's always a very difficult and dangerous game when you get stuck between having to trust your intuition or the person that you love. Because your intuition can be wrong and so can your person. So you kind of feel like right now you're in limbo. You don't know what to do. Here's my thing for you, man. The universe will always show the truth. The universe will always release the truth. And if you need that truth, at some point that clarity will come to you. You will figure out if whoever you're dealing with is being somewhat deceptive behind your back. You will find out that truth. But here's the thing though, do you want to wait for that truth? Because you never know when it's going to come. Or do you want to find that out instantly? My best advice for you, Taurus, would be to do one of two things. You can either allow yourself to continue communicating to your person how you feel, and instead of telling this person, I feel like there's something going on, just communicate that you are worried, you're anxious that something's happening. Rather than, I feel like something's going on, let them know how you really feel about it. Let them know that I feel anxious, something's going on behind my back. I feel worried that you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing. Really, really allow yourself to express those types of feelings, okay? And with that all being said, if your person here still doesn't tell you anything and you still kind of feel like something's going on, then you just gotta, you kind of gotta take their word and give it time. But if you don't want to give it time and you really feel like you're right, then it's your discernment to do whatever you want to do. I've learned that my intuition has been wrong before. I've learned that no intuition is perfect. There's been moments where I've truly felt like something is going on, and then it came to the conclusion that it wasn't, But with that all being said, sometimes you have to give things time, especially if it's a person that you greatly love. So Taurus, use your discernment here. And that's all you can really do, unfortunately. All right, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way back to my air signs, baby. What do we got coming through for the Libra? Libra, we uploaded your mid-month here for August. So if you guys want to go give it a check out after this video, feel free to. Also, Taurus, we uploaded your mid-month as well, so you guys can give that a check out also, all right? Anyways, man, that's it is for Libra here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Thank you so much, Tequila, for the $10. I just noticed you have tats, sweet. I also love the Libra upload today. Libra gang in Wisconsin, have an awesome day. Thank you, Tequila, much appreciated. Yes, I have a full sleeve of tattoos here, and I kind of have one big one over here. Got the line over here. I'm gonna finish up this sleeve soon, but yes, I have had plenty of tattoos, and I plan to get plenty more. So yeah, thank you for that 10, I appreciate it. All right, messages for Libra here, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Libra, let's see what we got going on with you, man. Hopefully we got ourselves some fantastic stuff. Heyo, Libra. The overall energy for you guys here is the Page of Swords in reverse. So you can be connecting possibly with an air sign, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Your current energy is the Knight of Wands in reverse. The person you're dealing with here is going to be the Hierophant in reverse, and the outcome that's present for you is the King of Swords. So Libra, you may be connecting with a Taurus. You could possibly be dealing with an air sign or a fire sign as well. Libra, Page of Swords reversed, Knight of Wands reversed. I think you are feeling like you're finally free. Libra, have you ever been in a place or a position where, let's say you and somebody broke up, and even though you don't really want to check their Instagram, occasionally you do. Even though you don't want to look at their social media, occasionally you do, because you just want to see what's up. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you've been in a space, Libra, where you're starting to recognize as time is passing by, you're not even interested in somebody else's life anymore. You're not even interested in stalking your exes anymore. Because you're realizing, Libra, holy fuck, I don't care about them anymore. Because here's the thing, Libras can get broken up with or break up with a person but still care about them for so long. And that's the hardest part, because it's like, wow, it takes forever to heal and move on from somebody, right? Libras are like, oh, I always feel like they'll have a special place in my heart. That kind of spiel. That's a Libra thing. But I think you guys are finally realizing, yo, I haven't been stalking my ex lately. I haven't been looking at their social medias or thinking about them as much. You're just coming to this realization of, holy fuck, I'm free. I haven't really focused on my past as much or my past people. I've really been in a place where I've been kind of doing me and enjoying myself and having fun with my life. And with that all being said, I can proudly say that I'm kind of cut off when it comes towards my exes. Okay? You're in a space right now where you're no longer focused. And when you don't want to continue to think about them and continue to look at their stuff, you're like, you know what? I'm free. And it feels pretty damn good, okay? So Libra, I think you guys are done taking a look and going back to the past and thinking about this and thinking about that. You're just in a space right now where you genuinely feel free and it feels so goddamn good. Okay? So Libra, man, no disrespect to the stalking your ex spiel, but I've seen lots of Libras do it. I know how it goes. But I'm happy to see that you guys are cutting cords, cutting ties here, and not allowing yourself to get looped back into missing someone or, you know, consistently checking up on them. I'm glad to see that you're setting yourself free here, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right, my air signs are done. Going to my water signs. What do we got coming through for my beautiful Pisces gang? Messages for Pisces here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Pisces, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 258 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys so much for coming out, man. It is much appreciated. Messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Pisces, let's see what's up with you, boo. Pisces, the overall energy for you guys is the Page of Swords in reverse, just like the Libra reading, huh? You may be connecting with an air sign, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Your current energy, Pisces, is the Lovers in reverse. The person you're dealing with is the Three of Cups, and the outcome that's present for you is the Five of Swords in reverse. Oh boy. Oh boy, Pisces. So, the Three of Cups is an interesting card because it can go in many different ways. And I think that, fortunately, this time it is someone here who's trying to reconcile with you. The Three of Wands is this energy of somebody who wants to come back together and wants things to be good again and wants to have fun. But they're in a place where they're trying to pretend that there wasn't a breakup in the first place. They're trying to come back in like nothing ever happened and instantly have this whole connection be healed. And that's not how things work. Now, for some of you Pisces, this may not be a romantic lover who's coming back. It could even be an ex-best friend. Because keep in mind, exes aren't just romantic partners. They can be best friends as well. They can be ex-coworkers. They can be this, that, and the third. So I do feel that some sort of ex wants to come back into your life and have good vibes and be in such a good place. But for one, you haven't heard from them in so damn long, Pisces. That's what the Page of Swords reverse is about. You haven't talked to them, heard from them, communicated with them, and God knows how long. And at the same time, too, you don't really feel like there's anything left in that connection for you to be able to value. You don't feel like the connection has any sort of longevity to it, let alone you don't even feel like the connection is strong because it's been so weakened with all the distance that the two of you have had between one another. So you don't even feel like you know this person anymore because they've been gone for so long. You know what I'm saying? You're like, I don't even feel like I know you anymore because people change each and every single day. This person has incredibly changed and you've incredibly changed as well. So it's like, yeah, we're completely different now. It's almost like if you two were to come back together and have a friendship again or have a relationship again, it would be like learning about a brand new person. You know what I'm saying? As for the outcome that's present though, Pisces, Five of Swords in reverse, I think you're in a space right now where you kind of want to turn down this offer. I don't really see you wanting to, you know, give yourself any sort of trouble or give yourself any sort of headache. So if someone here is trying to reconcile, I do feel like Pisces will be turning it down, especially because things are just so different now. And it's not something that you want to reinvest yourself in, and it's not something that you really feel is necessarily worth it. You don't want to relearn a whole type of person, especially a person that once was a part of your life and is no longer there. You know, time really pushed you two further and further apart, and time definitely made you both change. And you know, considering Pisces that you are so different now, I don't think you resonate with that same kind of energy based on this person's character. Okay? So Pisces, I kind of feel like you're turning that down here. For anybody who is trying to come back into your life, I don't think you're giving it a shot. All right, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. So my water signs are done, my air signs are done. Going to my fire signs, what do we got coming through for my beautiful Sagittarius gang? Messages for Saggy here, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Sagittarius here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Messages for Sagittarius here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Sagittarius gang, let's go ahead and get it cracking, man. Let's see what messages we got coming through for you. What's going on? Ooh, Sagittarius, the overall energy for you guys here is going to be the King of Cups in reverse. You can be connecting with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Your current energy is the Seven of Swords. Person you're dealing with is the Three of Wands in reverse, and the outcome that's present for you is the Nine of Pentacles. Here's where things are good. Right now, King of Cups reverse, Seven of Swords. Somebody doesn't have the power to hurt your feelings anymore, and you're recognizing that. You're acknowledging it straight up. Someone here no longer has the power to hurt your feelings. And here's what hurt your feelings originally. It was somebody leaving you. It was somebody walking away from you. It was somebody turning your back on you. Is what originally hurt your feelings. So this could have been somebody ghosting, somebody breaking up with you, somebody exiting your life, etc. The point is they left. And that's what originally hurt. But right now, they don't have that power anymore. And you want to know why they don't have that power, Sag? Because you're recognizing that it's not worth to cry over people who decide to walk out of your life. It's worth to embrace the people who choose to stay. Yeah, that's where it's at right now. And King of Cups reversed is almost like, I've been so emotional over this person leaving for so long that I don't have the availability anymore to continue to be emotional. It's like I don't have availability anymore to continue to be emotional over somebody when I've cried over them for so long. It's just, I'm done. You know, sometimes you cry over a person for so long and you get to the point where it's like, you know what, I'm done. I don't have any tears left. I don't have any emotions left. I'm really just moving on and I'm letting it go. And I really feel like you have let go of this situation and you're starting to notice how independent you are now. You're starting to notice how you're looking at other people and finding interest in other people, and you're no longer just stuck on this one person. So you're starting to see yourself detach from somebody that you used to be so focused on. You were really focused on this one person. They turned their back to you and you were still focused on them. And you were missing out on all the other opportunities that were surrounding you. But now, I think you're in a space where you're independent enough to detach from that individual and focus on the new types of individuals coming in. So I don't think you were giving anybody else chances when it came towards love and romance because you were so stuck on someone. But now you're recognizing as you've let them go, you're going to give new people new chances. And you should. You should give new people new chances because at the end of the day, someone you meet may be way better than the person you were crying over. You never fucking know. That's why you got to take the opportunities in this life, man, because we came on earth to have experiences. And when I think of the word experience, I think of having a good ass time. So go ahead and gain life experiences. That's why we're here. We're here to grow. We're here to ascend. We're here to constantly learn because the universe is a teacher and we are the students. So go ahead and have yourselves a fantastic time. Don't waste time crying over nobody. Go ahead and take the new opportunities because that new person you meet may be 10 times better than who you were crying over. All right? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. And yes, I did do Scorpio already, Queen Bee. If you want to go back into the video, I think maybe like 10 minutes back or something like that, you may find it, okay? But also, if you want to tune in afterwards when the timestamps are uploaded, you can watch Scorpio. Okay? You're welcome. Anyways, man, my water signs are done. My fire signs are done. Right? My water signs and fire signs are done. Yes, sir. All right, man. So, what sign am I on? I just got so confused, guys. Yeah, I'm on air signs, right? No, I finished air signs. Huh. Oh, because it was the other way. It was air, water, fire, and then earth. So which sign am I on now? I'm on Capricorn, right? Okay, cool. Anyways, man, I get confused sometimes because here's my thing. When I do my signs, I naturally do water, fire, air, earth. And now this time it got flipped. So it was air, water, fire, earth. So just by having that flip, it fucks me off and throws me off a little bit. Anyways, man, last but not least, what do we got coming through for my beautiful motherfucking Capricorn gang? What's happening, baby? Message is for Capricorn here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Message is for Capricorn, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Messages for Capricorn, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, my Capricorn gang, let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully, we got ourselves some fantastic stuff, all right? Capricorn, the overall energy for you guys is going to be the 8 of Wands in reverse. So, you can be connecting possibly here with a fire sign, an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo. Your current energy is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The person you're dealing with is the Queen of Swords in reverse, and the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Ace of Wands. So, Capricorn, you may be connecting with the fixed sign in Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo. You also may be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay? So, very interesting vibe coming in for you. Wheel of Fortune reversed, eight of Wands in reverse. You feel like there's unfinished business, but at the same time, you don't feel like finishing it. That's kind of the energy that I feel coming through. You kind of feel like there is an open cycle between you and another person, but at the same time, you don't want to be the one to reach out. So you have this lack of clarity. You have this unfinished business with someone, but you don't want to be the first person to reach out. You want them to reach out to you first. And here's the thing, the person you're connecting with, they're not reaching out, Capricorn. okay? Queen of Swords in reversed. They're not reaching out. They're doing the same thing you're doing. So it's kind of like a battle of the ego. Who's going to reach out first? How are we going to fix this? Who's going to apologize first? Who's going to want to fix things first? You know, it's kind of like this waiting game that's going on between you and another person. And I think that with that all being said, Capricorn, you know, it's not necessarily going anywhere because it's stagnant. You're waiting, they're waiting, you know, for a response. And as for the outcome that's present, Ace of Wands, instead of anything actually being born from this, instead of you two resolving your conflict and issues, you both are just basically on a different path, doing you and doing your own thing. So Capricorn, I have a question, genuine question. If there is unfinished business between you and somebody else, and you don't want to close that cycle because you want them to come forward first, then is it really worth closing the cycle? Don't you have the clarity as is already? Because if you've already been living your life without them and you're completely fine, then why do you need that clarity? Why do you need that person to validate this ending between the two of you? Honestly, the best thing you can do when it comes towards finishing and tying loose lips in regards to unfinished business is to go send your person a text about how you feel. Let them know exactly how you feel. Say everything that you need to say in one text. Send that text and that's it. You don't need to worry about replying. You don't need to worry about talking afterwards. Just send all your feelings in one giant text and guess what? The cycle's closed. And as somebody did mention previously, yeah, sometimes no closure is closure, okay? So honestly, what I've learned in life is that if you feel like you're kind of stuck and you want some clarity and you feel like a cycle is still open between you and another person, send them a giant text filled with your whole emotions on how it is that you feel and boom, send it off. Because you know what? You're going to have the clarity that they at least know how you feel. And whether or not they want to respond is up to them. But that's how you allow yourself to gain clarity is like, hey, at least I let them know 100% how I feel and I can move on now. Depending on whatever happens, but at least I can know that I told them how I felt and I can move forward in my life. So I feel like that's the best option for you, Capricorn. You know, instead of waiting for this person to respond to you, tell them directly how it is that you feel. Let them all know, and then, you know, let it go. Let them know how you feel, then let it go, and focus on your new beginning in your life, because to be quite honest, you've already been living without this person, so why is it going to be any harder to focus on continuing to do that if you've already been so used to living out, or to living without this person, excuse me, okay? So with that being said, Capricorn, my best advice to you would be to send them exactly how you feel in one big text message, and whether they reply or not, it is what it is. At least you have the clarity to know that they know how you feel. All right, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Guys, I want to thank you guys so much, man, for coming out, especially coming out early. That's much appreciated, man. I do apologize for those of you that, you know, are going to miss the daily reading. I naturally do it at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, I do have an appointment to go to, and I got to be there by 3 p.m. So I have to go there. I do apologize, guys, that we did this a little bit earlier. But thank you guys, though, for those of you who still came out. You guys are hell of appreciated. Thank you so much for being awesome, all right? For anybody who sent in a donation, thank you, Tequila. I appreciate that. For anybody who sent in donations, much appreciated, my loves. And for those of you that came through to the chat regardless, thank you. I appreciate that as well. And if anybody here is new, man, please feel free to subscribe. If you fuck with my channel and you fuck with my energy, go ahead and subscribe. I'm always accepting new people into the soul family, okay? Guys, have an awesome and amazing rest of your day. I will see you guys later. And also, if somebody could leave a timestamp down below, that would be awesome too. Guys, I love you all. Have yourselves an awesome, safe, and amazing day. And I will see you guys later. Take care, everybody, and have yourselves a good one, all right? Peace. Take care, guys.